Once in every month, soulmates get to see from each other's eyes for 60 seconds until they meet for the first time. It happens unexpectedly and neither of the pair knows when it will happen. One day you see someone you recognize from your soulmate's eyes. So, I'll just start off by saying that this is not quite what you were asking for, but I like the premise. People say there's no warning during a switch, but I disagree. It's a lot like feeling a sneeze creep up. There's a slight, tingly tug at the back of your mind, like a young boy pulling his kite, and in an instant, the world you know is gone. It's similar to flipping through stations on a radio, where one wavelength fades and the other springs up in its place without transition. I would know, because I've experienced it 723 times. Every month since I turned 16. The stories about switches are always grand, adventuring lovers leaving clues for one another and finding ways to connect. An address on a scrap of paper kept at all times in a shirt pocket, or a telephone number tattooed on the forearm. I'd heard, growing up, of the sweet release that can only be achieved by finally finding the one your soul is tied to. A final scratch to itch the yearning in your heart. But leave an itch to sit and it slowly becomes a torturous pain that festers into an invisible, eternal wound. A hole burns into you and eventually you grow despondent. The tattoo on my arm stung, then itched, then healed, and still my phone never rang. I'd even had my parents set up pictures of myself around the house in the first year, but no one ever came for me. Nothing I tried made a difference, and just like the tattoo, my longing hurt, then itched, and eventually became a faded part of me. I don't know why I ever hoped for something different. I guess the stories always got to me, though I should have known better. I would have taken more on myself, but what I knew of her life was very minimal. Initially I'd seen glances of people I presumed to be relatives, but soon she avoided other people when she felt the switch come on. Several times, I'd cross over when she was still scrambling out of a dining room or library. After the first year, she became quite good at guessing when the switch would arrive, and ever since then, I've looked at the same thing for 60 seconds of every month. Darkness. Once, I'd caught her slipping the basket over her head. It was a simple thing, made of black plastic that cut light with ease. All I can ever do is watch her hide from me. It's fine that she doesn't want me. What hurts, what really, truly hurts, is how much those glimpses meant to me. It's fair that all I get to see is blackness, since she suffers the same. People like me are not regarded well in a world where vision becomes love, but what she must not understand is that I only ever got to see the world through her eyes. Color meant nothing to me until I turned 16, nor could I imagine what my own mother might look like. I don't care if she hates me. I just wish she'd have the compassion to let me see again, even if only to look at the man who took my place.